Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to create a super naked finish decorated with buttercream. This cake is an 8-inch cake that I'm creating, and then I have a 6-inch top tier. I'm adding buttercream that's been flavored with vanilla flavoring and just filling it in between a vanilla cake. Whenever I make cakes, I like to bake 2 of them in 3-inch tall cake tins so that I have a cake in the end that's about 5.5 inches or so in height. Once your cakes have been stacked, create your crumb coat. So this will be that thin layer of frosting traveling all around the cake to trap in the crumbs. Because this cake had to be super duper naked, I've got my my big scraper, and I'm going around and around and around, removing all of the buttercream from my scraper as I go until I reach the crumb. I want to be able to really see that crumb. Because we scraped so much and the cake was a little bit cold, our buttercream started to develop small little air bubbles here and there. So I switched to my metal scraper. I had it in some boiling hot water, and I traveled around the cake slowly to smooth out that frosting and get rid of any of those tiny little air bubbles. Do the same with the top of your cake. Clean up your cake board and set it in the fridge for 20 minutes. In the meantime, you can work on your top tier just following the exact same steps. If you guys would like to learn cake decorating in depth, we have hours worth of pre-recorded classes available. I'll have that linked in our description box or linked in our bio. Travel around the cake till you see the crumb, clean up the top, and then pop her into the freezer this time to set for 15 minutes. Into that bottom tier, we are going to be adding 5 really thick straws. So I've got one in the center and then a square formation around that central one. I'm marking it just with my thumb where I need to cut to make sure that it is flush with the top of the cake. Now that our dowels are in, we can release our cake from that cake board. There is a board underneath our cake that you can't see here, but it's the same size as our cake, and that's what's going to butt up against the straws. Our cake's been in the freezer, so we can handle it with our hands as we apply it to the top. You can stick the 2 cakes together with a little bit of buttercream, and if there are any spaces where you can see underneath the top tier, just fill it in with some buttercream and smooth it out. Into the fridge she goes to set, and then I'm going to add my flowers. These are fake flowers, and I'm sticking them on with a little bit of buttercream. You could technically just decorate the flowers straight on the cake without having to refrigerate it. I find that refrigerating it though allows the buttercream to set so that if you do accidentally touch your cake without meaning to, it won't mess up your frosting. You can touch it safely and it won't come undone. Add on your macarons, and your naked cake is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and give it a go. It is so easy. If you do recreate it, I would love to check it out. #Rosie's Dessert Spot, or you can send it to me in email as well, rosiesdessertspot@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to check out those classes if you'd like, and we'll catch you in the next one.